Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm gonna be teaching you all how to make a swan out of a paper, well, not a piece of paper, I should say. Now, obviously, this is like the most basic you could do. I should have another video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload this one first and then another one. But if the other one's uploaded before this one, should be a video up there of the one of the little swan. So if you wanna go see that, go check that out. So it's pretty simple. All you gotta do is fold it right here, and then from here you just kind of grab here. You put this finger up here, you put this finger down here, and then you just kind of put the back of your nail. You could just gotta fold like that. Now, this is pretty similar to the frog video. If you're here, I'm pretty sure the frog video is gonna come before this one. That's the video I was talking about earlier, where I'm like, oh yeah, I made a video about this earlier. Yeah. Let's see. Steps are pretty much the same as that one. If you don't watch that video, you might not know what I'm talking about. I should probably go slower too. So like, it's now you fold it this way, and now you fold it back. Because oftentimes I do see YouTube videos where the people, when they give you a tutorial and all that, they're going too fast. I'm like, oh my god, slow down, and then they just don't. So because they can't hear me because it's the video. So right here you're gonna want to rip a bit, and then you just kind of do that slowly until you get to the thing. Now what I like to do, I like to push this up as I'm pulling this way. Now the swan, it is a pretty simple thing, but like, I don't know why some people think it's impressive. They're like, oh my god, you can make a swan out of paper? That's so cool. But in reality, it's just like, oh, that's like one of the basic ones you can do. It's not impressive at all. Okay. So after you got this, you make a square. Now since you do have this line right here, you're going to want to grab this piece of paper, fold it up here, and then make sure these corners are aligned, and then you go like that. Make sure this corner is aligned, you go like that. And then with the back of your nail, you kind of glide over there, and you just fold it there. And now you have this. And so now you flip the page over, and now you grab this part, and you just fold it over, and you have it lined up against each corner right here, and a corner right here, and then you just fold it like that. Alright, and now you do the same thing on the other side. So you open it, turn, and then fold it again. And right here, make sure the corners are aligned and all that. You grab here, fold this piece of paper right there, and there you go. Now from here, you grab it long ways. So you pinch here, and you fold like that. Make sure it's a square when you fold it like that, and make sure you don't accidentally make this where it's a triangle. You're gonna want to have the square side, so you're gonna want to have this. Now you fold it here, you add your little folds right there, and from here you grab this side, you pull it inside the middle, and then you back of your nail, you go like this. You do the same thing on the other side. A lot of this is a lot of symmetrical, like, should I say symmetry? I don't really know what's the right form. And then from here, you pull this up. Now right here, where you see the little two folds end, that's where you want to fold it at. And you're like, okay. And then you fold this inwards. Now a lot, I was gonna say, a lot of this is pretty same on both sides. The only real difference is actually there's no difference. All of this is symmetrical. None of it's asymmetrical. Well, except for like the very last step, but we're not there yet, so don't worry about that yet. Okay, so there we go. We got that side, and once again we're gonna repeat that on this side. Have this on the inside, and there you go. Grab this piece, pull it on the inside, and there you go. Now once again, you're gonna have to find these 2 points right here where the top of the fold is, and then you just push up, and you just hold it right there, and then you fold these two sides on the inside. So you go ooh, and then you kind of have to tug a little. Sometimes you don't get all the way, so you tug, And now you do the same thing on the other side, where you grab this, you pull it right here, you tug a bit. Don't tug too hard, because if you tug too hard, the paper will rip. I've had that happen so many times when I first started getting into origami. Okay, now you have this little weird shape right here, and from here it's pretty simple. Pick which side's the head. Typically, I pick whichever side is pointiest, and then you put two of these down, like so. Now, I think this one's the pointiest out of all of them, so then I grab this, I open it, I fold it down, and I pinch like that, and then I have the head right there. Now, some of y'all might have not gotten that, but basically, you grab this, you have the head, you pinch right here, push forward. Now you have a little divot right there, and you just pinch this, and you pinch it right here so it stays in place. And you pretty much do the same thing with the back side, except you do this one lower. You push down, and you push up. And there you go. This is how you have, what do I call this? I think I call it a crane or swan. I don't know what it's called. It's either a swan or a crane. You can also make the little wings flap if you pull on the tail slightly. Now, it doesn't flap back down. Well, sometimes it does. If you pull gently and you pinch right here, it has a little flapping motion to go, ooh. So it looks like it's flying away. Now, I like making these because they're simple. Now, typically, y'all know what I'm going to do. I don't like wasting paper, so with this little paper that's left over, I'm going to fold this right here, and I'm going to fold this over here. Now, once again, I'm going to make a tinier one. I'm pretty sure I didn't go too fast. If I did go too fast, well, I'm sorry. Probably should have watched the video at a slower speed then. Yeah. Then you just pull like that. Then you do the same thing on this side. Now, reasons why I like making swans, like, as I said before, they're pretty simple to make. A lot of people are like, oh, that's so cool that you know how to make a swan. Even though they're like one of the easiest things you can make when in origami, they're like, oh, it's so cool. I'm like, yeah, but it's pretty easy to make. You're like, oh, you're just so modest, blah, 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 blah. But no. In reality, they're just like, they're one of the easiest things to make. You can make these very easy. Now, I might not be able to make a tiny version. I usually make them out of Post-it notes because you know, Post-it notes, they're fun, they're cheap, and you can just like, because what I used to do, I used to like just place them around places and be like, and then people would find them and be like, oh, this is cool, and then in my mind I'd be like, I put it there, they don't know who made it, and then they were complimenting me without knowing, and then that always get me a little happy. I'd be like, yeah. Yeah. And so basically you just keep going. You fold right here, you fold here, just pinch this way, you pinch that way, pinch here, pinch there, hold it there, pinch down. Now, since it is smaller, obviously it's not going to be perfect. Well, nothing's perfect, but it's not going to be as good as if I didn't fold it. So right there, boom, I got a tiny little swan. Not sure which one took longer to make, the tiny one or the big one. Pretty sure the big one took longer. And there you go. Now this one does flap, but it doesn't flap as well. So now the big swan has this little friend right here, and there you go. Now typically if I were going to display it, I would grab this side, I'd fold it one way, and I just smush it down, and then right there we have a little display of a swan. Blah 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 blah, and he still fly. He still does his little wing flap. So thank you guys for watching. Video up there if you want to watch that. Subscribe up here if you want to watch more of my little videos. I don't have many videos of origami just yet, but if my origami videos do well, I'm gonna have more. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, leave a like, and thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.